Hey, for Niners faithful! We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco. For Niners, before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to For Niners Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL landscape, whispers are growing louder about a potential blockbuster trade involving none other than Aaron Donald, the defensive titan who has been the cornerstone of the Los Angeles Rams defense for years. The rumor mill is buzzing with speculation that Donald could be packing his bags and heading to the San Francisco 49ers in what many insiders are calling a historic agreement. Fans and analysts alike are struggling to process the possibility that one of the most dominant defensive players in recent history might swap the purple and gold for the scarlet and gold of the Bay Area. The implications of such a deal could be seismic for both franchises and the entire league, sparking debates that will undoubtedly rage for months. While nothing has been officially confirmed, the mere talk of Aaron Donald potentially becoming a 49er has ignited imaginations, fueling countless discussions across social media platforms, sports talk shows, and locker room corridors. Imagine the defensive firepower that the 49ers could unleash with Donald anchoring their line, transforming their defense into a near-impenetrable fortress. The Rams, on the other hand, would face the daunting challenge of filling the colossal void left by their star defensive tackle. This possible trade is not just a player movement. It's a narrative-shifting event that could redefine NFL dynamics. Speculation suggests the negotiation was complex, involving multiple assets, draft picks, and perhaps even a player swap, signaling the scale of the transaction. If true, the deal could reshape team strategies, draft priorities, and free agency approaches as both franchises recalibrate. Fans of the Rams and 49ers are bracing themselves, knowing that such a blockbuster could alter the balance of power in the NFC West and beyond, setting the stage for electrifying rivalries and new storylines. As the rumor mill spins, all eyes remain glued to credible sources, awaiting any shred of confirmation that this stunning trade is indeed set to become reality. This potential deal could be remembered as one of the most surprising and impactful trades in NFL history, marking a new chapter in Aaron Donald's illustrious career and the future of two iconic franchises, adding fuel to the speculation fire. Insiders close to both organizations hint that contract negotiations and salary cap considerations played a significant role in the unfolding saga. Aaron Donald's contract, one of the heftiest in the league, poses a formidable financial puzzle, and it's believed the Rams have been evaluating their long-term flexibility amid rising salary commitments. Meanwhile, the 49ers, known for their strategic financial maneuvering, might be positioning themselves to capitalize on this unique opportunity to secure a generational talent. The buzz around this potential trade has been growing steadily, with insiders suggesting that preliminary talks have been ongoing for weeks, if not months. The timing of the rumors, coinciding with the NFL's off-season activities, adds credence to the theory that both teams are orchestrating something monumental. Behind closed doors, fans and analysts have dissected potential trade packages, imagining the draft picks and players that could be exchanged to make the deal feasible. There's speculation that the Rams could be seeking young defensive talent or promising offensive players to compensate for the loss of Donald's unparalleled presence on the line. On the other hand, the 49ers are likely willing to give up significant assets to bring in Donald's game-changing skills, reflecting their aggressive push to reclaim dominance in the NFC West. Conversations on sports networks speculate on how Donald's arrival might transform the 49ers' defensive schemes, blending his unique combination of power, agility, and football IQ with their existing defensive stars. Meanwhile, the ripple effects of the rumor are being felt throughout the league, with rival teams recalibrating their off-season strategies to either counter or capitalize on the shifting balance. The potential trade has even sparked debate about the Rams' future trajectory, with fans wondering whether this move signals a rebuilding phase or a strategic pivot. As media outlets scramble to verify the details, the NFL community remains on edge, waiting to see if this jaw-dropping possibility will crystallize into an official announcement. The story is evolving rapidly, and every new piece of information is dissected with feverish enthusiasm. Whether this deal materializes or remains a tantalizing rumor, the conversation it has sparked is already reshaping expectations and narratives across the football world. The mere possibility that Aaron Donald could be wearing a 49ers jersey next season has created a whirlwind of excitement, anxiety, and endless speculation. From a tactical perspective, the arrival of Aaron Donald to the 49ers could revolutionize their defensive front in ways that pundits and coaches are eager to explore. Donald's unique skill set, marked by explosive bursts, relentless pressure, and the ability to disrupt plays in the backfield, would offer San Francisco an elite edge that few teams can match. Analysts are theorizing how the 49ers defensive coordinator might redesign schemes to maximize Donald's impact, possibly shifting to alignments that exploit his versatility and allow him to terrorize opposing quarterbacks and ball carriers alike. Speculation runs wild on how Donald's presence could elevate not just the defensive line, but also linebackers and secondary players who would benefit from the chaos he creates up front. Meanwhile, the Rams would be faced with the immediate challenge of restructuring their defense without their star defensive tackle, a task that could prompt a major overhaul or strategic pivot in their defensive philosophy. Rumors swirl about which players might step up or be acquired to fill the void, and whether the Rams will lean heavily into the draft or pursue trades and free agents to compensate. This potential transaction is not merely a player switch, it represents a seismic shift in team identity and defensive potential for both franchises. Coaches, players, and analysts alike are closely watching, speculating on how this one trade could alter game plans, power dynamics, and even championship prospects. The ripple effect of Donald's possible move extends far beyond the 49ers defensive line, signaling a new era of competitiveness and strategic complexity in the NFC West. Conversations on podcasts and social media platforms are flooded with analysis of how the 49ers could leverage Donald's talents against divisional rivals, transforming a fierce rivalry into an even more intense showdown. Meanwhile, the Rams supporters are bracing for uncertainty, wondering if this bold move will lead to short-term setbacks or pave the way for a long-term resurgence. The uncertainty and excitement blend into a potent cocktail of anticipation, as football enthusiasts eagerly await any official confirmation. With every passing day, the potential trade's magnitude becomes more apparent, promising a dramatic reshaping of team dynamics and NFL narratives alike. The saga continues to unfold, capturing the imagination of fans and insiders with each new rumor and report, painting a picture of a league in flux and a future that could be radically different. Beyond the immediate impact on team rosters and schemes, the possible Aaron Donald trade has sparked intense speculation about its broader implications on NFL culture and the business side of the sport. Conversations among experts are revolving around how this move could set new precedents in contract negotiations, player mobility, and franchise decision-making. Aaron Donald, a generational talent with multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards, represents not just elite athleticism, but also a player with significant market value and influence. The potential trade to the 49ers could signal a shift in how teams approach superstar player trades, blending competitive goals with financial pragmatism. Rumors suggest that this move could inspire other franchises to consider bold, high-stakes trades to shake up their rosters and reposition themselves for immediate contention. The story also touches on player empowerment, with Donald's role in the negotiations rumored to be more proactive than typical, indicating a trend where elite players might exercise greater agency over their career trajectories. Industry insiders are debating how such moves might influence future collective bargaining agreements, salary caps, and team-building strategies. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. On the fan front, social media platforms have exploded with a wave of reactions, debates, and speculations following the rumors of Aaron Donald's potential trade to the 49ers. Hashtags are trending, fan groups are buzzing, and highlight reels of Donald's career moments are going viral, fueling a mix of excitement and anxiety across different fan bases. The passionate 49ers faithful are envisioning their team's defense reaching new heights, posting enthusiastic messages about the possibilities that Donald's addition could bring. Meanwhile, Rams fans are expressing a mix of disbelief and concern, grappling with the thought of losing a franchise icon and defensive powerhouse. The rivalry between these two teams in the NFC West adds a charged emotional dimension to the rumors, amplifying fan reactions and online discourse. Memes, debates, and fan polls are circulating widely, capturing the diverse sentiments and the charged atmosphere surrounding this potential deal. The social media frenzy underscores how deeply invested fans are in their team's fortunes and how player movements can become defining moments in fan culture. Influencers, analysts, and former players are jumping into the conversation, offering insights, predictions, and personal takes that further enrich the ongoing narrative. This fan-driven buzz is also fueling broader discussions about loyalty, identity, and the emotional roller coaster of sports fandom in the modern age. The digital realm has become a dynamic arena where rumors take on a life of their own, creating communal experiences and collective anticipation. This swirling fan energy is a powerful reminder of the human element at the heart of sports, where every trade rumor is not just about players and stats, but about communities and shared passion. As the story develops, the intensity of fan engagement promises to remain high, with social media continuing to serve as the front line for breaking news, heated debates, and heartfelt support. The potential Aaron Donald trade is not just a transaction. It's a cultural moment resonating across digital platforms and fan networks worldwide, highlighting the profound impact of NFL drama on everyday conversations and connections. Meanwhile, within the locker rooms, rumors suggest the buzz about Aaron Donald's potential trade has sparked a range of emotions and conversations among players. Sources close to the teams report that both Rams and 49ers players are aware of the talks and are speculating about how this move could alter team dynamics, roles, and morale. For the 49ers, the prospect of welcoming a player of Donald's caliber has generated excitement, with players reportedly eager to collaborate and learn from one of the game's premier defenders. The potential influx of experience, skill, and leadership is seen as a huge boost, and team veterans are rumored to be discussing how to integrate Donald smoothly into the squad. On the Rams side, players are said to be processing the possibility of losing a key teammate and defensive anchor, which could lead to feelings of uncertainty but also motivation to step up and fill the gap. Inside sources hint at increased focus in meetings and training sessions as players prepare for what could be a transitional phase. The locker room atmosphere, while charged with speculation, reportedly remains professional and focused, with players committed to team success, regardless of roster changes. Coaches are rumored to be working on contingency plans and communication strategies to manage any potential disruptions. The players' perspectives add a deeply personal dimension to the unfolding trade rumor, highlighting how professional athletes navigate the complexities of team loyalty, career uncertainty, and competitive drive. The emotional and psychological aspects behind the scenes contribute to the richness of the narrative, reminding fans that these moves affect real people with relationships and aspiration. As the rumor continues to develop, insiders expect the locker room dynamics to evolve rapidly, making this potential trade one of the most closely watched stories within team circles. The players' reactions and adaptations will likely influence team performance and cohesion, adding yet another layer to the multifaceted impact of this blockbuster possibility. The evolving locker room saga promises to be a critical subplot as this potential historic trade unfolds. On the media front, the rumor of Aaron Donald's potential move to the 49ers has triggered a frenzy of coverage, with sports journalists and broadcasters dedicating extensive airtime and columns to dissecting every angle of the story. Major sports networks are running segments analyzing the potential trade, featuring expert panels debating the strategic, financial, and cultural ramifications. Reporters with sources close to both organizations are pushing for exclusive details, with some leaks adding fuel to the fire and others providing cautious disclaimers about the deal's status. The media spotlight has intensified the scrutiny on team management decisions, contract negotiations, and the broader narrative surrounding Donald's career trajectory. Opinion pieces have proliferated, ranging from celebration of the bold move to skepticism about its feasibility and impact. The story's prominence has made it a focal point of NFL offseason news cycles, overshadowing other headlines and driving viewer engagement. Journalists are also exploring the personal side of the story, interviewing former teammates, coaches, and league insiders to add context and depth. This media coverage contributes to the rumor's momentum, shaping public perception and amplifying the stakes for all involved. Social media amplification by reporters and fans alike creates a feedback loop that keeps the story at the forefront of conversation. The intense media scrutiny places pressure on the Rams and 49ers front offices to clarify their positions and manage communications carefully. The relentless spotlight adds a dramatic tension to the saga, as every statement and development is Analyze for clues. For Aaron Donald, the media circus underscores his status as one of the league's most impactful and marketable players. As the rumor persists, the media's role in shaping the narrative continues to grow, making this potential trade not just a sports story, but a cultural event with wide-reaching resonance. The evolving media landscape ensures that the story will remain dynamic and highly visible as it unfolds. Financial analysts are also chiming in on the potential Aaron Donald trade, examining the economic implications for both the Rams and the 49ers. The trade rumor has sparked discussions about salary cap management, contract structures, and long-term financial planning within the franchises. Donald's lucrative contract represents a significant investment, and the trade's feasibility depends heavily on creative financial maneuvers to accommodate his salary within the 49ers cap space. Experts speculate that the deal could involve complex restructuring, signing bonuses, and potential incentives to make the numbers work. The Rams might gain salary cap relief or draft capital in return, helping them rebuild or invest in other key areas. Financial projections suggest that the trade could free up flexibility for the Rams, allowing them to pursue additional free agents or extend contracts of emerging players. Conversely, the 49ers would be making a substantial commitment, betting on Donald's ability to elevate their competitiveness and justify the investment. The economic stakes are high, and the trade's success could influence future franchise decisions and market valuations. Financial pundits are closely watching how this deal, if it materializes, might set benchmarks for future trades involving superstar contracts, the ripple effects on player salaries, contract negotiations, and team spending strategies are part of a larger conversation about the business of professional football. This financial lens adds another dimension to the trade's significance, illustrating the intricate interplay between athletic talent and economic strategy. As the rumor unfolds, the financial narrative promises to be as compelling as the on-field implications, highlighting the multifaceted nature of modern sports management and the high-stakes world of NFL economics. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.